What's up, guys? Welcome back to the FNG Academy. Buck here, former Green Beret, here to help you guys get selected. Alright, in this video, I just wanted to give a quick breakdown of the land nav bundle from the FNG Academy store.com. Talk a little bit more about land nav because I know that's freaking you guys out. Let's jump into a sick ass B-roll segment of what's coming in that case. I know what you guys are thinking right now. Like, was Buck trained by Peter McKinnon? No. It just comes natural. So, let's talk about what's going to come in the land nav bundle and how to use it to give you guys a little more confidence when it comes to land nav. And just so you know, we are putting together an entire course and a bundle course. It's going to come with videos, breakdowns, an intensive how-to land nav course coming your way. We're going to be filming it while we're in Montana, filming wine and rations. So just sit tight. But before we do, I want to announce a partnership with a company called Myoderm. I had a wrist injury recently, and they sent me this product, and I liked it a lot. 20% CBD, 10,000 milligrams of CBD. This is the product that I used on my wrist when I had an injury. I liked it a lot. So it's a great product, topical ointment. It's supposed to help reduce pain. It did for me. I really enjoyed it. I like using CBD products. I think they're a great alternative to over-the-counter medication or prescription medication. So for me personally, I really dug this stuff. And they offered you guys a 20% discount, which I thought was really cool. So link down below. And just so you guys know, first responders and military out there, this contains no THC. So this is just a topical cream that you could apply, get the benefits of CBD, and not have negative drug tests. All right, guys, so let's talk about what comes in the land nav bundle. So land navigation, I understand, is like a huge fear, right? Because you could be ready, you could train your butt off, you could do everything right, and then you just don't find your points and you're out. Sucks to be you. On to the next thing. So you want to be as prepared for land nav as possible, but you can't just go out and go land nav. It's tough. But there's a lot of things you can do to get ready, and part of that is understanding your gear and how to have that set up and things like that. So let's start with the map case. So why do you need a waterproof map case? And why did you guys pick this one? It's very important that you keep your map case around your neck at all times. So you're going to be land nabbing like this, and then you'll put this inside your jacket, your front coat or jacket, or underneath a layer, just to make sure it doesn't get pulled off or anything like that. You can't lose your map. You lose your map, you're out of the game. So I highly recommend this map case. Kurt, a buddy of mine, is a first grouper that tried all this stuff out. He does adventure races, and so he went and tested this map case personally. The one, he had multiple with him. He didn't like a lot of them. The way that they closed, getting them off with and open with gloves. But this one ended up being the one we went with, and it's an awesome map case. So you want to keep your map from getting wet, and you also don't want to lose it. But you want to be able to access it quick, because sometimes you don't need to take it out. So you could pull it out, check where you're at, check your backstops, and look at your map for a quick reference, and then throw it back in. So that's what you're getting this waterproof map case for, and that's what you needed to use it for. The next huge thing that you can't land nav well, or if at all without, is your protractor. Again, we'll be doing some in-depth classes on what these things do, but you need protractors, and you should have a lot of them. I highly recommend putting one protractor in your waterproof map case and keeping it there, and that'll be the one you use. We'll also show you how to knot your string through, so that way you can get accurate readings on your directions, and you just knot a piece of string, like one of the innards from the 550 cord, and then pull it, and then that way when you're going from trying to map your point, you can make sure to get an accurate reading on the outside of your protractor. I highly recommend having like 4 or 5 of these. You see that it's clear, you put this thing down, it's game over. Good luck if you ever get that back. So we lose protractors constantly. So have like 4 or 5 of these. Keep them on the outside of your ruck, obviously, so you don't have to waste a lot of time digging to go find them if you have to replace it. I also, when I was in land nav, I had a guy that was freaking out. I came across, he was like, dude, I lost my protractor. I was like, I have extra, gave him protractor. So you can keep extra on hand for other people if they lose them. You can't talk during land nav. You're not supposed to communicate. But if someone's freaking out and they're like, it's over, dude, I lost my protractor, and you take one out and toss it to him, you just saved that dude. You never know. You guys can graduate together. You can go to the same team. He will never forget that. So always have extra, if not for you, to help out somebody else. Always be focused on helping other people. It'll just make you perform better. You'll be more motivated, and your friends will appreciate you, and they will do the same for you. One of those times it could be you, and they come get your back, and then they have that extra piece of equipment that you need. That happens in the Q course all the time. All right, so the next thing is the Ranger beads. These things are to keep track of your pace count so you don't lose track. There's a knot in between. I'll teach you guys all about how to use the Ranger beads when we do the land nav breakdown, but just know these Ranger beads are going to be huge. I would have 1 or 2 of these, and then you'll just put them anywhere that's convenient. You could strap it to your map case, something like that, or have them in your pocket, whatever. You pull them down as you hit your meter marks, and then it helps you keep track of where you're at. I know that's a terrible way to explain it, but it helps keep track of where you're at, because you could easily forget your pace count, and then you forget how far you've gone, and then you're screwed. So it's a little difficult at first. So this is also something you guys could practice, is just walking and you count each of your left foot strike when you're getting your pace. And then you'll know your pace count per 100 meters. Mine is like 72. It's 72 left steps if I'm walking normally before I hit 100 meters. So every time I hit 72, we'll do one of these beads, pull it down, and then that way if I'm like, oh shit, how many hundreds of meters have I gone? I could remember and count my beats. And at least I'll have, even if I forgot once or twice, I'll have a general idea of where I'm at. And it's better than starting from scratch or completely guessing. So these are pretty key. All right, so the next thing you're gonna get is the Write in the Rain notebooks. So these are everyone in the Army. Once you join the Army, you're gonna find out you're always gonna have a notebook and a pen. Always. You never go anywhere without it. If a sergeant comes up to you like, hey, private, or hey, you need to do this or you need to get that done, the squared away soldier pulls out a notebook and they jot that down. They Roger Sergeant and start writing all that stuff down and make sure that they get it right the first time. So you're always going to have a notebook on you. It's good to have a Write in the Rain one, so that way you're conducting operations, you have notes to take, and it's pouring rain, small unit tactics, selection. Your notebook's not getting destroyed with all your valuable notes on it and things like that. So we sell you the Write in the Rain notebooks, weatherproof, perfect. It's what we all used. The smaller ones are awesome. You can put them in your jacket pocket and always have a notebook on you. Map markers are absolutely essential. You're going to need these. These are the best ones. They become like gold when you start running out of them. So map markers we will also sell. So that is where we're at now. We're also trying to get the Fox River and stuff. But as far as land nav goes, it's good to have your equipment. It's good to have double, triple of the things that you need to make sure that you don't get lost. Map your courses accurately, map your routes accurately, and get it right the first time the best that you can. All right, guys, I hope that helps. Go check out the FNG Academy store.com. Get some stickers, get some swag. We got the shirts up there. And if you're military law enforcement, make sure you click the GovX link so you can get your 10% discount. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. Hope you liked the last episode of Wine and Rations. We'll see you next time. And I can't see it clearly, but it's obvious. I know that you love